Good morning everybody. Day 13. Hopefully not unlucky for some. I'm walking today from Santo Domingo de la Calzada to Belorado. Alan's got a nice little park up lined up for us, so it should be good. It's quite cool. There's a little bit of a fresh breeze blowing, which is great. We like it. If I get cold, I've got layers to put on. But it's dry and it's bright. Just had a chat with the Americans that I keep finding along the way. But I don't know, my step doesn't really fit in with theirs, so I've pushed on. I'll see them along the road. So I think it's a lot of walking beside the road, but with some inclines today. I won't call them hills. Sounds too scary, doesn't it? I went and sat in a church last night after I'd been talking to Sean the Irishman, and he said, do you just ever sit there? And I try, you know, it would be nice to get something religious out of this, but it's not happening. But I love the it's almost like a meditation, the walking, and I love that. So I'll just keep on going today, see what happens, see if I get a bolt from the blue, which tells me why I'm doing this, why I'm compelled to keep walking, like Felix. It's part of the walk here. Sorry about the wind if it's blowing, but you're right next to the motorway on this gravel sandy track. Could be anywhere. The views are nice, but it's not got a lot of nature surrounding it on this little stretch, and you've got the constant distraction of cars and lorries going past. So it's a question of sort of zoning out from that, trying to find what the hell this is about. Just listening to the sound of your feet moving, your sticks hitting the floor, your breathing going in and out, and asking the questions that you need answering. Stop at Granon for a cup of coffee and a chocolate croissant. Beautiful. You could hear the music from the bar all the way back, sort of beckoning you into the village. It was so lovely. Nice freshly squeezed orange juice. Everybody's happy this morning because it's cool, but the sun's starting to warm up. I think it's going to be a good day, although those dark clouds do look a little bit threatening. Good morning everybody. Day 14 of Camino Frances. So tomorrow I'll have been on it for 2 weeks. It just feels like it's my job now to get up, wake up when I do, get up, get ready and walk out and meet Alan somewhere else. I'm just in a little town called Belorado. We stayed a little way out last night, and so I'm just walking into the village. It's not really very far. I had a quiet night, but I was a little bit disturbed. Got up in the middle of the night, the dog needed to go out, and the mist was down, and it just, I don't know, it looked a little bit scary. I never get scared of stuff, but it did. It just looked a little bit moody and misty, and then I got quite disturbed. I thought, why am I finding it frightening? So I don't know. It's maybe one of them things, a bit like Glencoe. Can't go to Glencoe. Makes me have weird dreams. So look at that. Isn't that lovely? Alan said that they were actually playing music as he went past yesterday. I presume it's a tune, but I can't read music, so I don't know what it's about. But that path up there is going to be ours. Oh no, it's not. I am surprised. Usually if there's a hill, it's ours. But no, I think it's straight on. Phew. The beautiful clouds. Wonderful. I thought today was going to be a bit plain. It did say we were skirting the road all day. But wow, that's stunning. I mean, I can see the road further off down there. But it's gorgeous, isn't it? It's about 9:30 in the morning. Sun's just starting to get a bit of heat. Beautiful. Coming up out of Villa Franca. Whew. I don't think that's the top of the hill either. Still onwards, upwards. You can hear cuckoos. How lovely. It's a plateau now. It's been about 2 miles of steady climbing, but it hasn't been too bad because we've been in the shade of the trees, which is fantastic. Just being cool makes all the difference. So I've got a little bit further to go on the flat, and then it's all downhill to San Juan Ortega. And Alan just sent me his location, so should be able to find him no problem. That's good, isn't it? Look, I think they might have had a bit of water here, a bit of rain. I can't remember the last time it rained, really properly rained, but there you go. Beautiful walk today. I'm not at the end of it yet. I think probably about another 4 or 5 miles, but no more struggling. And I'm going to see if I can find somewhere to stop and actually eat this egg that I've been carrying around for 2 days, and a piece of very, very firm bread. So if I see a bench or something, I'll stop and have some lunch. There's no point rushing now. But isn't it gorgeous? Beautiful. To 300 people who were shot during the first months of the Spanish Civil War. 300 people. That's mental. Very, very sad. I think the corpses were all buried up here. I've just seen a sign back there, and it said 2 kilometres, hopefully, to where I'm going. Not 2 kilometres to the middle of nowhere. I'm ready to get in. I'm tired. I'm not moaning, but my legs are tired. I've done what I've said I would do, and I've sat down more But then of course it just makes your day longer. So I don't know. Maybe I ought to have gotten up a little bit earlier. Maybe I'll try that tomorrow. But I am ready to get my shoes off. Oh, and look who's coming. Look who's coming up the hill towards me. I think, I don't know if you can see them. Here she goes, trit, trit, trot. Trit, trit, trot. She's not quite got her usual run up yet. Buff! 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 Come on! You just trit, trit, trotting. Oh, it's a proper run. It's a proper run. He's a good girl. Look at you with your cool collar on. Hello, sweetie pie. Hello. Hello.
That's the technique.
What?
When you're about an hour away, I set off.
Oh, lovely. Say hello to my camera.
You what?
Say hello to my camera.
Hello, camera. Yeah, it's about 2.5 miles I've just done.
Okay.
Yeah, just over, maybe 2 over mile. Okay. Only just past the Americans,
okay.
Californians.
Lovely.
They were just outside the town.
Right. Good morning, everybody. Day 15, Camino Frances. I'm setting off from a tiny little, I don't even think you can call it a village, called San Juan Ortega. And walking to Burgos today, about 16 miles. It's quite cool this morning. We're up in the pine forest. Beautiful morning. Sun's just burning its way through. I think it's going to be a good day. I've come off onto the grass. And it's just so lovely to have grass under your feet rather than stones. It'll probably put me back on the path before I know it, but oh, it's like putting your feet into the most delicious, gorgeous, soft slippers. Yeah, beautiful. See, you've got to be grateful for the little things, haven't you? I mean, it has sent me all the way round and it is full of cow pats, but oh God, it's lovely. Bit of frost on the grass this morning as well. It was cool when we woke up, about 4 degrees. So maybe the poor old cows have been out all night in the freezing cold. Don't suppose it bothers them too much. Oh, that's lovely. Bit of comfort. Well, I was just talking to another pilgrim back there, and she was saying that her guided route suggests that she gets a taxi today because it's so industrial where we're going to walk, and she seems very fearful of walking through the industrial landscape, as though she's going to get well, in her words, it would be a great place for a murder. And it made me think and feel very grateful and actually question myself a little as to why I don't feel threatened when I'm out walking. Maybe I should. Maybe it's my failing, but I thought that's going to ruin her entire day. And she's already doubting and thinking, should I just jump in a taxi and head off to Burgos? Which I think is, you know, whatever she does is she does. I'm not judging her for that at all, because everybody's Camino is different. But I just think it's a little bit sad that was even put in her mind. I've tried to help her with downloading some apps, but they don't appear to be working very well on her phone. And because she's on Apple, I was struggling. So she's going to sit and have a coffee, see if she can, and see if she can get some confidence through, you know, being able to know exactly where she is. So, thank you again to whoever's looking after me, and keep me safe. And you know, let's just hope that this confidence can continue. To the little village of Atapuerco, there was some memorial about the Battle of Atapuerco, and from some of the signs outside the museum, which wasn't open, it appears to have been a battle during the Napoleonic times, so I'm not exactly sure. There is also reference to some Neanderthal burials and findings here. I haven't seen the stones, but I imagine this might have been a nice place to settle. You got all your little hills. I mean, I imagine it would have been forested then, but you know, maybe it was a nice life for them. It might be somewhere that I'll research when I sit down later, as long as I don't fall asleep. And but yeah, might be quite an interesting place to come back to. But however, there's a bloody great hill to get up again now. The only one of the day, really. So I'm just going to take my time, get up there. I'm only about 4 miles in, so a long way to go yet. But I think mostly, and I say mostly because it does play tricks on you, it's sort of gradually downhill towards Burgos today. Very good for your speed. It's rocky. You've really got to look where you're walking. Try and find the easier path to tread. But crikey, it's all going uphill as well. So I'm a little bit out of breath. But whew, I don't think I'll be getting me 3 miles an hour going up here. Day 16 today, but today is a rest day, so look.
No rest for me though.
Look who I've got with me.
No rest.
My my erstwhile travelling companion, and this one as well. It's largely a rest day today, but we're going to have a walk into Burgos, and walk to the other side of the city, because then tomorrow Alan will be able to drop me off at the other side of the city without me cheating at all. Not that it's a cheat thing, because you do what you do, don't you? But we're going to have a nice little walk along the river and go and see what Burgos has to offer.
Cold wind,
aren't we?
Cold wind.
Cold wind. Look at him.
Yes.
Look, he's such a hunky man here with his bare arms. Oh, I'll not look that way. Buffy's having a poo. Cathedral at Burgos, and we're at the back end of it. But look how beautiful it is. It's just gorgeous. Nice big square down there. I like this I like this bit here, the tower. It's sort of see-through, completely see-through, so it has no function, but just beautiful. And here's the front of Burgos Cathedral. It's incredibly grand, incredibly. The door's open, so I may go in and have a little look round. It looks like there's some ladies, some nuns who've been maybe walking. They're carrying packs. They've just put them down. Maybe just going to go and refresh themselves at the fountain. And this is the Arch of Santa Maria. Very, very grand indeed. And it leads into the square of the cathedral. It's just a very cool city. So lovely. The river flows and it's absolutely lovely. Nice cooling oasis, just cooling all the streets through. Alan's just gone over the bridge to see where it is that he's going to drop me off tomorrow, which will be about the point that I'm at now. So I'll have done all my parts of the Camino, just to make sure that it's fine. There is a beautiful arch here. Not quite sure what it's about, but I'll try and find out. And then I think once we've worked out where we're going, I'll be walking straight on through the park tomorrow, and then I'll be back on my path. How was it?
There's a big Repsol petrol station.
Excellent.
I could turn left, go straight through, drop you off, turn round, and then head off to
Hornalas.
And the smallest bit of dirt parking that I've ever seen.
So he's going to pick me up tomorrow, and then hopefully we can get into a little campsite. So that'll be fine, and then he'll drop me back off in the morning. Lots of early mornings for him, bless him. So there you go.
It's worth it.
Thank you.
I never said you were worth it.
We're going to have a slow walk back through Burgos town now, maybe grab another beer and maybe grab something to eat. I think Alan wants some black pudding.
I do. And this will be the end of Helen's video number 2, if she's shot enough.
Yeah, well I don't know how much I've shot. I might have shot enough to make Ben-Hur all over again, but you know, or I may not have. But there you go. Adios, as they say in Spain.